today the power is still in the people. We still have the ability to change things. But we have been deceived into thinking we're powerless, that we have no ability to make these changes for the good. But we do. It just takes a little bit of bravery. Although cowardice is running rampant, there's no blame in it, because I think we can all agree that we live in a system that makes it very easy to stay in our comfort zones. If you critically think and take a look around, it's easy to see that they are trying to make our lives as uncomfortable as possible. There are people who do this for a living, create a social control in the collective. They do it through the media, our music, our phones, TVs, movies. It's all subtle brainwashing and manipulation. And there's weapons within as well, like the ego. The ego is not the real self, but we keep treating it like it is. As adults, we don't need the ego anymore. It was a survival technique that we used when we were young to fit in and be liked. We gotta let that go. It's not who we are. There's too much me going around, and not enough empathy and compassion and love, foresight and bravery. And just remember that we're all, every one of us, fooled the same, because we live in the same system. We can all be deceived, and it's not something to feel ashamed about, because it's not just you. You know, we all have been deceived, and we all can get through this if we work together. You consider that there's a lot of things in this world that we aren't aware of, that we don't understand. And sometimes new information can be overwhelming. But it must be processed, because in my studies, I've found that they are showing us exactly what they're doing. They're showing us the flaws in their deception. And what I see is against humanity. And it has brought upon a sense of urgency inside myself, because I'm seeing the time is running out. You think we're powerless now? If we keep consenting to their agendas, there won't be any freedom left. Our children are already born into a world where there's so little of it that they don't know freedom. All they know is this control and this facade of what freedom is, and this facade of who we are. Look, we don't need someone telling us what to do. We have the power, but we don't know, because we refuse to see that we are being controlled. We gotta wake up. And in order to do that, you have to consider the things that are uncomfortable. You have to consider that you've been fooled. I did, and I went far beyond that and even looked into how they are fooling us. And it's very easy to find and simple to explain. It is the things which they keep us unaware of that are being used to control us. Because as long as we aren't aware of these tools in their existence, we can't be aware of the control. Therefore, we think we're in control. So all it takes is awareness, but they made it so these things are so inhumane, and the things that they have taken from us and hidden from us are so fundamental and should be known collectively that it's evil. So people don't want to look at it. They think, oh, well, I don't want to add to, I have enough to stress about. I don't want to add to my stress by considering this. Well, what I'm offering is a chance to grab the problem by the roots. Okay? All your little stresses and problems, pain, suffering, it can all be alleviated and even go away if the effort was put in to dig your hand into the dirt and pull it from the root. And you can never know what is available there unless you look, unless you try. And until people begin to try, considering that they have been fooled and considering the things that they thought were ridiculous, the truths that they thought never to look into, until that can be done, they will continue to use those truths and those tools to control us. And I don't see a whole lot of time left, so I personally believe this is our ultimate test. Can we handle freedom? So far, it's not looking like it. We'd rather stay in our comfort zone. And guess what? Most comfort zones are built with lies. So we're just lying to ourselves all day long just to avoid discomfort. We gotta stop that. We've had it good in that way for too long. We need to step out of the comfort zone and be brave.